2K Sports and the PGA Tour proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Valspar Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I'm very happy to be following this particular featured group because there are rumours of quite the rivalry starting to bubble between these two players.
No kidding, Henny. If you go through the history books, very few people have ever boasted a W against the great T-Dub. I can't believe they're taking on Tiger Woods today. I'm certainly excited to see how this one plays out.
It's incredibly brave. I know that they have beaten an incredible lineup of players to this point. But Luke, this is Tiger Woods. What are they thinking? He's the greatest player to ever has played the game, and they think that they can go up against him and beat him? It just doesn't happen.
Well, Henny, I'm a little jumpy in my seat and I can already see the man beside me sniggering. Rich Beam knows he's taken down Tiger once in his life, but I think it was only once.
Oh, please, Luke, let's not set Rich Beam off. Once we do that, we can't go back. So that's a whole different thing in itself. This match, though, or maybe he has taken some leaves out of the Rich Beam school of confidence and good golf because, as Rich knows, it's possible. But is it possible today?
Well, that's the question we're going to get answered, aren't we? Very few people have ever laid claim to beating Tiger head-to-head. Good luck in your rivalry. You're going to need it. This one might roll into the rough. Well, it looks like they tried to be bold there, Rich, but it didn't quite work out for them.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
That's a high-quality recovery shot.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Pretty straightforward four-footer coming up here.
This is their look at birdie.
Getting off to a great start at this event.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Water is a feature here at the Copperhead course of Innisbrook Resort, Rich, and it comes into play at the second.
Downhill tee shot. You want to keep your tee shot out to the right as best you can to take out the trees that hug the left-hand side. Green sits well above the player's second shot. They won't see how close they hit it from the fairway.
Well, I'm sure it looked better in their mind before they hit it. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
And from about 105 yards...
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Got great connection here. Yeah, this is looking good.
And not a bad approach. He'll be putting.
Birdie at the last. This for another.
Well, Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's one stroke behind his rival in this event.
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
It's tracking. That's inside the range.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
And it's Will Zalatoris in top spot. Rich, it's a challenge, to say the very least, the third hole.
Yes, most players aren't going to take out driver as they just want to lay it back of the water that creeps out on the right-hand side. From there, it shortens up the second shot, believe it or not, to a green that pitches from right to left fairly severely. Your misses can't be out to the right with your second shot. That is a no-no.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. And he's hit that inside the range.
Already made a few birdies today, and this is another good look.
Oh, 13-footer coming up here. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
That hole looks double the size for this player this week.
What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
Setting up this putt 30 feet from the cup. Little birdie look in here.
Well, that looked good for a long way. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. The fourth hole, the first of the par threes on the property, and you've got to be dialed in on your number.
This is a challenging par 3, no doubt about it, Luke. This green pitches from right to left and from front to back, making it almost impossible to get it super close unless you have a perfect number into this par 3.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron.
Needs a little ground help to the left.
A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the fourth.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Tracking. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. The leader now has a one-stroke advantage. Stretching out over 600 yards means the par 5 fifth is no snack.
It is. Luke, I rarely say that par 5s on the PGA Tour are challenging, but this is definitely one of them. It's an uphill tee shot and a second shot that is downhill, moving from right to left, that's completely blind for these players. There is a tree about 100 yards out, which is going to be something they aim at when they lay up. Third shot, though, is very basic, down the hill to a fairly flat green surrounded by some bunkers. More than likely, most players are going to have to lay it up on this par 5.
Wow. He let the big dog eat on that one.
Woof.
Second shot here on the 5th. Well, that's a handy shot. Lining up here after a bunch of birdies, Rich.
It's a good start to the day. Let's hope they can keep up the good form.
Should find the green here.
No, it's not often you come up against Tiger, but he's really proving himself out there today.
This putt is for a spot inside the top 10. And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And he'll move into the top 10. Trailing by a few shots after that hole. The tee shot also critical here at the par 4 6th at 455 yards.
This is probably the hardest fairway to hit on the PGA Tour, Luke. This fairway cambers from right to left at a pretty good clip, and unless you work your tee shot from left to right, a high soft shot, you're not going to find the fairway. This is almost impossible. The second shot will be from an awkward stance where the ball is above you or below you to a green that's perched a little bit above the players. Thankfully, though, it's a very flat green.
Oh, he's caught up in some branches there. And if I'm to find a positive, at least they'll be able to cool down in the shade. And Henny, what kind of a shot are they facing this time?
Yeah, I think he's got around 135.
And choosing the 8-iron here. This would be a great up and down. Yeah, that's a top little chip shot, that one.
Love watching this player around the greens.
Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Well, that's an impressive little chip.
Oh, Dr. Chipinski strikes again.
Will Zalatoris currently in the lead as we check the rest of the standings. It's Standing on the 7th tee, players get to breathe a sigh of relief having the 6th behind them.
You know, Luke, this is sneaky hard, to be fair. You don't need driver, and so you might get lulled to sleep a little bit by taking 3-wood out just for position. Any misses to the right or the left, and you'll be blocked out by some pretty gnarly trees. The green tilts from right to left ever so slightly, and watch out for those deep bunkers fronting this green. They'll grab your golf ball in a hurry.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Henny, what's the player facing here?
He's got roughly 105 yards here.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. Wow, what a shot. This putt for a spot in the top 5.
Oh yeah, this is tracking nicely.
Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Here's Tiger.
What a shot from the rough. This is gorgeous.
Oh, how good is that? Buries it for birdie as well. That'll help make a big move. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Well, if you haven't felt snake bitten already, the 8th at 230 yards, Rich, will certainly get you.
Everybody loves a 230-yard par 3, don't we, Luke? They're just wonderful, wonderful designs, and I'm laughing because this is nearly impossible. This green is just a sliver up there. A high shot moving a little bit from left to right is an absolute must on this par 3.
Always frustrated by missing a green.
Coming up a little short with that effort. Not bad, though.
Putting for a par now. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? And this one is for bogey. And well holed. Let's move on. Currently 5 under overall. Ball striking continues to be the order of the day as the players arrive on the 9th tee, a par 4.
Yes, just thread those bunkers off the tee shot somehow with the driver. Second shot is going to be straight back up the hill. And once again, with the pin position over on the right-hand side, players will be unable to see where their golf ball pitches. This is a quality par 4.
That swing so pure, it reminds me of Adam Scott's. Currently -5, just outside the top 10 on the leaderboard. Not a bad play, that one.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
A putt for a place in the top 10. That is hunting for the hole. Well, that was a beauty. That had eyes for the whole way. And that will move him to 6 under par. Oh, what a shot that was. Why don't we revisit the magic?
They got their putting boots on here. Look at how this ball rolls end to end. Thing of beauty.
Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
Oh, he's out in front here in this rivalry, but can he stay that way?
Oh, how good was that?
And now this is what can happen when you start up a rivalry with a player of this caliber, now pulling further ahead of his playing partner. What a shot to make.
So, Rich, give us a halftime report.
Heck of a round going right now for this player. Has moved well inside the top 10 and continues to move up this leaderboard with 9 holes left.
The back 9 at Innisbrook's Copperhead course begins with a par 4.
Straight down the hill these tee shots go. That bunker down the left-hand side should see a fair bit of action. If you leave it out to the right-hand side, there's some trees that are overhanging and will block out your second shot. This green tilts pretty good from back to front.
And Henny, what's he looking at here?
Yeah, he's got 190 all the way back here.
Going with the 6-iron here. Well, this should affect the ball flight. And here we are with the third shot. Only a few shots off the pace. Well, this one's right at the pin. Oh, well played. Lovely shot.
What an approach. Great stuff. Gotta believe that is a guaranteed par.
Always a joy to see Tiger Woods. Here he is in action. How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. And as we take a look at the leaderboard, and there he is, Will Zalatoris, your leader. Very few parts of the golf course make you feel comfortable, but chance of birdie at 11.
Finally, we have a birdie hole. Just avoid that bunker down the left-hand side. Find the right-hand side of the fairway. And you can go ahead and chase one up there. Even if you can't get it on the green in 2, that front bunker is not a bad leave. But beware, there are some trees over on the right-hand side that could block you out.
Hang on, Henny. Is that a bit loose?
This one looks like it's heading for some mulch.
Second shot here on the 11th.
Not too sure what they were trying to do with that swing.
Getting ready to play their third. 3 behind our leader. Going with the 8-iron here. That's not the shot he was hoping for. Playing their 4th shot. Just 3 strokes back. This putt of about 7 feet to the hole.
Solid little par putt here.
Better than most.
Nicely holed. And for par. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. Currently at 6 under par overall.
Gotta like it. Moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Well, a birdie's also in your heart, standing on the 12th tee. A short par 4, Rich. Decisions to be made?
Just a long iron or a hybrid for this tee shot here, Luke. Second shot, you're coming in with some kind of short iron to a green that's protected by a deep bunker in the front.
Well, that's not ideal. Finding the trees. That always looked wet, didn't it? And here we are with the third shot. 3 strokes off the lead. Oh no, is that heading towards the bunker? Time now for the 4th shot. 3 shots off the lead. Oh, almost went in. Well, that should save them. That one from the sand. Putting for bogey here. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Beauty of a chip shot there.
Such soft hands.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Lucky 13 for some. This par 3 plays 200 yards.
Luke, I've never seen a green in golf repel more golf balls than the 13th here at Innisbrook. It's like it's made out of Gore-Tex. Golf balls just don't stay on it. It is really one of the hardest shots at this Innisbrook golf course.
That's a swing only a mother could love there, Luke.
Henny, what does that lie look like?
Well, it's a little deeper into the rough, but it's sitting nicely.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Do you think they drew that up differently in their mind?
Distance control nearly impossible coming out of this rough.
Just 4 feet remaining between him and the hole.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Just can't seem to get off the bogey train here, Rich.
2 bogeys in a row, never a good sign. Now playing a little defensively.
Nicely done. Time for the second shot at the 14th. Why don't we catch up with what Tiger Woods is up to?
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
Let's catch up with Tiger Woods. Well, that'll play.
Oh, gotta love it. Chipping in for birdie. Nothing better.
Now, 4 under par. Trying to move inside the top 20 on the leaderboard. Chance to move up into the top 20 on the leaderboard. A good putt to make here.
On a nice line.
Oh, how about that one? And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. The long par 3 continues to be a feature here at the Copperhead course, and 15's no different.
It is. Thankfully, though, this is the flattest green, or one of the flattest greens on the golf course here. It's basically just a long iron down the hill to this flat green, but don't miss it left. That is no good.
That's tiny. Why don't we catch up with our man in the hot seat, Tiger Woods?
He's feeling good, just birdied the last hole.
Ouch, that hurts. And back to the course with the live action. And a chance to move to 6 under the card with this putt.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Get the fist pump ready. This looks like it's going in.
And with that putt, now it's 6 under with a few to play. And that will take him to 6 under. Some lovely momentum for this player, moving up the leaderboard. The 16th hole, right in the middle of the snake pit here at the Copperhead course. Par 4 measuring over 450 yards.
There's some trees over on the right-hand side that you want to take it just left of to find the center of the fairway. From there, you're going to go in with a mid-iron to a really small green. A high, soft shot is required to hold this green.
Let's finish with a flurry. It'd be nice to make a move up the leaderboard.
Pretty good shot there.
Sitting at 6 under, currently tied for 9th.
clubbing up. Smart. Got to control it, though. Let's see.
That's a great shot here at 16. It sets up a chance for birdie. Just 6 feet between he and the hole.
He's staring down a birdie putt here.
This one started out on a good line. Oh, nice putt to make for a birdie. And that will take him to 7 under. Now heading over to Tiger Woods.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Looking really good.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The final hole of the Snake Pit, an uphill par 3, again, 210 plus yards.
The final challenging par 3 on this golf course. Good news is, though, is the green funnels in from both the right and left edges. Most shots are going to end up right in the center of this green.
This one looks to be bunker bound, Rich. Not good. No green in red, but a chance to save their par. Okay, so that's step 1, but now got to hold a mid-range putt. Well, this would be a great par putt if he can make this. And gets that putt to drop. Gutsy effort.
In the bunker with their tee shot. Nice save indeed.
And now -7 for the round. We've made our way to the final tee here of Innisbrook's Copperhead course, and Rich, no real reprieve.
Not at all. Tee shots have to favor the right-hand side, staying short of those bunkers down the right. The bunkers on the left will see a lot of action, and good luck getting it on the green from there. This green is probably one of the nastiest on the golf course, as it's got a severe tilt from back to front and left to right as well. This is truly one of the best par 4 finishing holes on the PGA Tour.
Keep focused on that flag while playing to this elevated green. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
And coming up well short.
Pretty sure he'll be happy to be back on the green. And this putt is for a final score of 64. And that brings a close to this event. Well, Rich, that's a shame. They came out of the gates very fast, but in the end just fizzled out.
Luke, to start off that way, it's a dream. But let's face it, this player wasn't strong enough to continue with that. And I think they finished about where I expected them to.
Well, that just about concludes our coverage. I'm Luke Elvey, and on behalf of Rich Beam, plus all the hard-working folks at HB Studios, it's good night for now.